intro section and the chorus. Starts with a big E chord. And while that's going, we can pick kind of the chime and the little guitar riff that happens in the midst of that. Basically, we do a second on the A, second G to 1 G. Okay, we'll go to a fourth fret on the A, and when that happens, the chord moves to a A suspended second. So you can try to make that work all together. Or you could just do one or the other. It's up to you. From there, we do a 2, 4 on the D. And when that happens, it becomes a B7 suspended second. Sounds complicated, but it's just second fret on the A, G, and B. Add the 4 on the D. So the chords. Verse section, we're just kind of jamming on some power chords here. You can mute them a little bit. It's cool. They're just kind of hanging in the back. But it's going to be this mid-voiced E here. So 7 on the A with the 9 on the D. It's just kind of like a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. All right, something loose like that. All right. Do about 2 measures worth of that. Move over to an A, so 5 7 on the A. Just do same style with that, 1 measure. Up 2 frets for the B at the 7 and 9. Just 1 measure there. All right, and we just repeat that whole progression a couple times for the verse. With the pre-chorus section, we get kind of a string of various chords going on here, and it'll kind of start one way, end a certain way, go through the beginning again, and end a different way. Just kick it off with the A chord. Okay, now we do a G flat minor, flat 6. Nothing too crazy, just 4 on the E, 2 on the A and D, 4 on the G. It's kind of like a descending bass note thing we got going on here. Okay, to a F sharp minor, bar the 2, 4 on the A and D. Come back up to the G sharp minor, flat 6. To a E. And then we attack this D chord here. Okay. And we would repeat the A, G flat minor, F sharp minor, G sharp minor again, and then to the E, and then we do this string of new chords, which would be a C sharp minor, 4 on the A, 6 on the A and D with the 5 B, A. Okay, we do our B7 suspended second from the chorus pattern, the 2 on the A, 4 D, 2 on the G and B, to the E. And a special note on the final pre-chorus, that section right there just repeats about 4 times. So be prepared for that. So let's just try this all the way from the start here. Saxophone gets ripping there, and the chords going on with this. It's essentially just repeating the verse pattern there. Okay, just jamming away on the power chords with the E, A to B. Goes through that a couple times, and then we get to this string of new chords, kind of like a transitional spot here, where we'll be at a C sharp minor 7, so 4 on the A, 6D, 4G, 5 on the B. All right, and that's just going to go between that and the C sharp 7 suspended second, which all we're doing is just lifting off of that 5B to make it a 4. Okay, and we do that 3 times. All right, and then we do this quick split measure with the B5 power chord to a E power chord. And then it comes right back to a jazzy thing with the B minor 7, 2A, 4D, 2G, 3B. Nice little musical transitional chord there. Bridge section. It's going to be this string of suspended 4 to major chords. We'll start with the D, go to the G, A to C, and for the D, all we do is normal D bar chord on the 5, A, 7's on the D, G, B there. Just add the 6 on the B to make it this suspended 4. And that shape will work for the D, A, and C suspended 4s. Okay, and just come right back off to the 7's for the regular D. All right, we're just going to bounce between that a couple times. Now the outlier here is the G, because it'll be this lower G style here. So we'll just bar the 3's there, and we're just going to go 5's on D, A, and G here. It's kind of an extended power chord shape there, but we want to come off to the regular G, so we need that 4 on the G there. Okay, so from there we do the A, same style as that D, where we're just going to make the regular A chord, but we want that 3 on the B, off to regular, just come between 3 and 2 there on the B. All right, the C, just bring that same thing up 3 frets. Okay, and we're going to go between 6 and 5 on the B. Okay, go through that whole thing a couple times. This interlude comes along. We get to get a little out of control here with a like Dick Dale style, and for the chords, it kind of continues that suspended 4 to regular style. It just moves to a F chord, so just like we did with the G, just bring it down 2 frets. So 1 E, 3 on the A, D, and G, and just come off to a regular F bar chord. All right, so a few times there, and then we just do the C suspended 4 to regular C a couple times. All right, and in the midst of all of that, guitar gets, like I said, picking on some Dick Dale style stuff, so I just got to be able to get that 16th note picking going. All right, be on the first fret. We're going to hang there for a bit. Come up to 5, slide it out a couple times. All right, stick back on that first fret for a few. Do a 3 to 5 E, 3, 5, 3 A, back to 5 E. Okay, then we'll hit the 3 on the A, and this is where the C chord comes in. We'll hang there for a little bit, slide up to 2nd fret, back to 3. Okay, then we come up to 7's on the A for a moment. Back down to 3 and open. Continuing with the interlude, same chords apply here. We just do the F sections. The C cuts, and it just becomes this big descending scale that happens. So we'll stick on the F for a little bit here. Just do a few of those first fret on the E's. Do the 3, 5 slide up to 3 on the A, but then we slide that 5 back down to 3 E to 1. And at this point, we're going to do this big chromatic scale up. 2 on the E to 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then we do this big descending thing. All right, we'll hit a 2 on the E, 2A, 1, open. Okay, and we go 4, 3, 2, 1, open E. Come on up to 6A, 5, 4, 3, 2. And then we just hang on that 2 until we get back in the next section of the song. All right, and just a final note here, in that final pre-chorus that happens where the C sharp minor, A, B, and E just kind of repeat 4 times, there's a new little like chime riff that happens there. It's kind of interesting, so if you want to get that involved, it'd be 1 on the G, open B. Okay, hold a moment, do it again. Okay, there we go, open E, open B, back to the 1 G, open B. Okay, it's just a little looping chime riff that happens in the back of the end.